Welcome back to the channel for another video on our 05 STI. This week, hopefully we're going to be driving the car at the end of this video. Now, a lot has transpired in the last couple weeks. It has been about 2 weeks since that last video that you guys saw. I did film a couple of them, and then the car was actually at national speed, and they helped me out. We got those sway bar mount bolts removed that were stuck in the frame, and they also helped get those long bolts out that hold the control arms. We got those out. So we have replacements for everything. And I'll tell you a little bit about the bushings. We'll go behind the car. We got a new part 2 for the car. So let's go behind it and I'll explain the lateral links a little bit more. Let's go. All right, so walking behind the car, we don't have much space, and we have a new box with our hood, and we have our lateral links here. So first off, the box. This is a brand new OEM in-box trunk for this car. So I am going to be selling the trunk and spoiler on this car currently, and I'm also going to sell the hood. So the hood's not going to come with the scoop, of course, but it's just going to be the hood, and I'll take the striker too. It's literally just the hood that I'm selling, and then trunk and spoiler, both of those are getting sold, and I'll just transfer the lock over and the emergency handle onto the new trunk. But back to the main point of this video, to get this car back on the road. As you can see, we do not have the Super Pro bushings anymore. So when National Speed got the long bolt out that goes through this side right here, the bushings obviously get destroyed. So they tried putting in the Super Pro bushings, and first issue is that the package for the Super Pro had 6 bushings, and there's 8. Issue number 1. Issue number 2, they were the 38 mil bushings, and this car requires 34 mil. So they were able to press the bushing in, and it was very, very mushroomed out. I'll put like a link over here on the screen that you can see how bad it was. And then they tried pressing in the metal sleeve, and obviously none of that worked. After a quick back and forth with Import Image Racing, it took about 24 hours for Jeff to get everything fixed for us. Got me in contact with Super Pro's contact, and they ended up sending me out a white line package instead, because the Super Pro bushings that we needed are back ordered until the end of the month. And I'm not going to wait another 3 weeks to drive this car. Another thing that you notice is that these things look brand new. So I took my time and wire wheeled them, polished them up, and then I actually clear coated them. So this has a clear enamel clear coat on it. So they should stay like this basically forever. You'll see on the screen when I showed the how bad the bushings were. But I'll put on the screen again here of like a before and after of what they used to look like and what they look like now. But other than that, we should be able to get these thrown on pretty easily. The last thing that we have over here are our sway bar mounts. So I looked up the instructions very briefly. There is a right and a left side. I'm not sure which side is right or left yet. The one thing I did notice is this little lip right here on both of them. So the lip faces the front of the car, and then this faces the back. So that's currently what I know. And then we obviously have our parent Endlinks here, and we have our white line sway bar in the trunk. But we'll get all that stuff put on once we get our lateral links installed. So enough talking. We've talked enough at the beginning of this video. Let's get these things installed. Let's go on our first drive with every bushing replaced in the rear end. Let's go. And just like that, our lateral links are installed with our new hardware. And while I was at it, ended up throwing on our mounts right here that you can see on both sides. All the bolt holes and everything were all cleaned up by National Speed. So everything just went on super smooth. So I remember where I have these marked as far as this camber bolt goes. But everything has been anti-seized. Everything is just loosely installed. Nothing has been torqued down. I do have my Subaru book that has all the torque specs for everything. So now we have basically all of the stuff that was broken. Everything has been reinstalled with new hardware. All that's left is to, I'll loosely get the sway bar mounted. We'll get the Endlinks loosely mounted as well. And then we will start torquing stuff down. So to torque all the suspension down, we do need to get the car on the ground. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some blocks under each of the wheels so it can get lifted up to like simulate if it was on the ground. So we'll make sure the suspension is loaded when everything is torqued and tightened. But enough talking, let me get you guys set up and let's get this car finished up and we'll go on our drive. All right, and the car is back on the ground. Everything has been torqued down while the car is on the ground. See, we got our parent Endlinks on, our white line sway bar, and everything else. It is finally completed. So as you see, the car is flipped around. So it has been about a week or so since I have completed everything in the rear end. And I mean, the car drives amazing. I mean, it just drives like a brand new car. I mean, there's really nothing for us to like go on a quick drive for. I'd rather just make a nice cruising video for you guys, and I'll have a couple cameras set up rather than just like a quick cruise around the block just to feel brand new bushings. I mean, it feels like a brand new car from like the back, basically. Like no squeaks or anything from the back. The front, I mean, still feels really great. That's why we really haven't touched anything. But this long project that took a little bit over a month is finally completed. Car's on the ground, and we are able to drive this car as a daily again. Now, there still are a lot of things that I want to do to this car. The next thing I really want to accomplish is getting it painted, as there are just a few spots that have chipping paint all the way down to like the metal. And I just really want it to be perfect. But we are waiting on like belt moldings and like the exterior seals. So like, I want them to take the glass out when they paint it. When they put the glass back in, I have brand new rubber seals for the glass. So, I mean, the car is just going to get a full reset exterior-wise on its life. And we already just did a full reset from the drive shaft back. So we're just going to continue that on. So like I said earlier in this video, we are selling the hood and we are selling the trunk. So let me know if anyone wants them. They haven't been sold as of me posting this video. But just send me a message, maybe we can work something out. But we have a lot more to come on this car, and we still got our 22. I still get a lot of messages about our 22. This is our 500 horsepower daily that we have on flex fuel. So it's on E20 right now. I mean, it's just a nice, good mix of safety, reliability, and power on this E20. Obviously, if we do increase that E content just by putting more gas in, power will increase from there. But I still get the safety and everything from the E20 or from the ethanol at E20. I get a little bump in power, and it's just a great daily that makes just about 500 wheel. But until next time, guys, see ya.